Hi, friends. Today is February 8th, and we will talk about uh, darkness of addiction in the light of recovery. So, from darkness to light. Our addiction is a time of darkness. We are stuck in a hole of desperation and confusion that becomes darker each day. Yusha is a dawn, and she creeps in from the darkness, but she starts the whole world, and the world gets lighter and lighter. Moving away from the problem and into the solution allows the light in. The darkness is the problem, whatever the problem is, because we can't see a solution. We are in the darkness. The second step is a movement from darkness to light of the solution. It is still dark in that we are not seeing clearly yet, but the light is shed on the issue at hand. And in the third step, we begin to see clearly as we put the solution into action. And so the second step is about looking for the light, for opening up and being surrendering to the possibility that light can come in. And they say it's darkness before dawn, or the darkest part of the day is before the dawn. And so oftentimes I struggle in my problem, and I see no way out, and so it gets really dark. But then suddenly I surrender, I let go, I start looking for a solution, and the light starts creeping in. Second paragraph. It was said that the Buddha attained absolute knowledge during the third watch at night between 2 and 6, and concluded with the rising sun at 6 in the morning. He had defeated Mara, or his own demons, throughout the night. Mara worked on the Buddha's fear, lust, and ego, but the Buddha was able to move past his addictions to find enlightenment. We must also work past our addictions the night of the soul, but if we are able to do that, we trust that the dawn will bring the new light into our awareness. So even the Buddha, being human and not a god, struggled with his own addictions. He was born in a castle and had all the trappings of that, money, property, and prestige, women at his very command, and all those things. And he had to work his way through that, why those things weren't bringing him happiness or knowledge. And so we do that in the 6th and 7th step often. But in the first and second step, the first step, we see the problem of addiction, which is really a big problem. And we start to open up into a solution that the rest of the steps are offering. But first, we need to let go of the problem and start going into the solution. In the third paragraph, there is a saying that if you're going through hell, don't stop. Well, in our dark period, we need to keep moving forward no matter what the world brings us, and have faith that there's light at the end of the tunnel, as they say. If the Buddha turned back during the night and said it was too hard to look at these things, he would not have found highest self, and we as a world would never know his wonderful teachings. If we turn back because of our darkness, we turn our back onto our own highest possibilities in the world to hear what we have to offer. And then thought for today, I will work out my demons in the dark to see the light of the day as a new person. And so we take this, the Buddha's teaching that we all need to look at our dark side. We all need to look at our problems. We all need to get past our addictions to find the light that is promised there. And once we do, then we bring that light out into the world and then help others find their own light. So I've always believed that addiction of any kind is a darkness, and recovery is light. The darkness resides in my mind and my ego, and the light resides in my heart. And so when I'm living in my heart, knowing the next right thing to do, I'm utilizing the second step, and I'm moving toward my highest good.